Hi guys, Dr. Snippets here, and today, as promised, I'm finally reviewing a figure from Wave 1C. Now, this figure I got yesterday from Forbidden Planet, and it is the Doctor with beard, and it cost me $9.99 at the standard price. Can someone please tell me why these are called Wave 1C and not Wave 3A? It never ever makes sense. Whatever. Yeah. So, I'm going to be reviewing this figure, but before we start we have to take a quick look at the packaging, because this is my first figure from the Wave. So if we just bring the packaging in, it is the standard Doctor Who Series 5/6 packaging. It says down below the name, the 11th Doctor with beards with beards smaller. That says fully posable, but it's covered up by a $9.99 sticker. Highly detailed action figure. Then round the back we have the figures from Wave 1C. Oops, sorry about my finger there. That was very stupid. So we have got, again, highly detailed posable figures, new for Series 6. Available figures include, then we've got the 11th Doctor with beard, corroded Cyberman with chest damage, corroded Cyberman with face damage, Peg Soldier, and the Cybermats. This does not include the new Flesh Wave Doctor variant, the new Ganger Doctor variant, the undamaged Cyberman, or the new River Song variant. Down below we just got important product information and anything else that was stuck on there by Forbidden Planet, which appears to be upside down. Okay, so now that's out of the way, we can take a look at this figure. Now, this figure is, I wouldn't say disappointing, but lots of people haven't got it. I actually wanted to get it as soon as I saw it. I thought, I don't know why, but there's something about it that made me want to get it. It is a repaint of the Wave 2 bracket Flesh Wave Doctor body. It's a repaint of his body because it's got the ball jointed arms, the shoulders even, and everything else is the same. And then it's just got the same as the Straight Jacket Doctor's head plonked on top. So there is nothing new about this figure. Now the Doctor's body has been repainted to look as if it is the same as the Stetson Doctor's body. So you could call it a Stetson Doctor's body with a Straight Jacket Doctor's head, but it isn't because it has the ball-jointed arms, oh my gosh, shoulders, which the Stetson Doctor lacked, unfortunately, because that's a nice figure. But the ball-jointed arms on the Doctors are just awesome. I love them. You can do so many regeneration poses with them. They're brilliant. Just to say, what I love about this figure, it looks so, this should be bad, but it looks so different from Matt Smith. You could, if you wanted, just for fun, in a figure adventure, use him as a regenerated 12th Doctor. Now, it wouldn't be too convincing, but it would be quite fun to do, and feel free to use that idea if you haven't already thought about it. I might do it, but I'll see. Yeah, so I'm going to go on to the detail of this figure to start off with, and then the articulation. So if we start off with the face, it is exactly the same as before on the on the Stetson Doctor. As you can see, we have got a brownish beard which doesn't match the colour of the hair, unfortunately. The eyebrows are grey for some reason, and the face is a standard 11th Doctor, but you can't really see it with the beard there. You can't picture it. The hair's been done beautifully. It's been made to look scruffy up here. It's been lengthened, that's the word, at the back to create, down here, to create the effect that he's been chained up for a long time. And it really does work. I love the length of the hair back there. And the hair is full of different colours and tones, and a very nice head indeed. Going down, we have a plain white shirt with buttons on it. It's so plain the buttons don't show up at some angles. They show up there, but not at others. We have a standard maroony red bow tie. Yep, and then the jacket is a slightly different colour from any I've seen it from. It might not be any different, but down here it doesn't look it. But when I compared them upstairs in my Doctor Who room, I couldn't see any jacket the same. Maybe it's because it's quite dark in there, but at the moment, because I didn't have any lights on. But I don't think it's any different. I don't think it's the same as any other Doctor we've had yet. And then we're going back to the slightly glossier trousers, so that's where it's different from the Stetson Doctor again. The Flesh Wave Doctor I don't think had these, but we are going back to the glossy trousers, but nowhere near as glossy as the Series 5 trousers. They are plain black, and then we have the standard Doctor's shoes, which are all, as always, very nicely detailed, if I can get focus, with laces and buckles. They are very nicely done. Okay, so if we call that just the detail, we have to do the articulation. And detail is more than average for a standard Doctor, because it has got the average standard Doctor detail, but then the head is absolutely lovely, so that sort of boosts it up. So now we've got to do the articulation. So we start off, there is no head movement really for mine a bit. I'm sure it does do a 360 if you force it, but because of the long hair I wouldn't recommend it on any figure of this. And then going down, we have the ball joints in the shoulders, which mean you can do a pose like the one I have on screen at the moment. We do have the standard old school 360 at the shoulder. Also, it comes out 90 degrees and twists round 180 degrees. Nope, 90 degrees even. No, 180. Yep, I was right first time. And then we have 360 at the second joint, then 90 degrees in the elbow, so nothing special there. And then we have 360 at the wrist. So then going down, I assume we have 360 waist articulation, but mine, unfortunately, for some reason, does not have any waist articulation at all. Then going down from the waist, we do splits at the thighs, at the hips even, the standard walking position. Then in the thighs, we have the second thigh joint. It doesn't work on one leg for me, and does a 360 on the other leg, how it should. Then we have knee, 90 degrees, and no foot articulation. My one's legs are terrible. The waist doesn't do any articulation, one of the thighs doesn't articulate, and one of the legs is slightly loose, but for some reason all my Doctors tend to have loose legs. But yes, that is it really for the review of this figure. So now I've got to give him an overall rating, and I'm going to give him 7 out of 10, because it's got the standard Doctor body, nothing special there, but then it's topped off with a lovely head, so that takes it from a 5 to a 7. Now, this isn't really official, because I'd have to say and put an annotation over the old review, but the old Fleshwave Doctor that people are asking me about, why did I only give it a 7 out of 10, I'm now boosting that to an 8 out of 10 verging on a 9. That is only official for you if you have watched this review. Okay, but that is it now. This figure, as I've just said, 7 out of 10, brilliant. I would recommend it, but not as a vital one for Wave 1C. I only got it straight away because they didn't have any others, really. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing a review of the Corroded Sideman with chest damage, and this evening, I don't know what time this review is put up because I've got to go out in a minute, so whether I got it up in time or not, this might be about 7 o'clock at night for you, but whatever. If it wasn't, then I managed to get it up on time. But yes, tonight I shall be announcing details of my shout-out competition. My shout-out competition is going to be very big. I don't know how, not on the scale of people entering, because that's up to them. But it's going to be very impressive. I hope. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.